Lesson 10. Are we the only animals to feel emotions like love and anger? Are we the only animals that use tools? Many people thought humans were the only animals to feel emotions and use tools. Ms. Jane Goodall tried to answer these questions. When she was a girl, she liked reading Dr. Dolittle. It was about a man who could talk with animals. She decided to go to Africa to study the chimpanzee, which is a kind of monkey. Chimpanzees are animals that are nearest to humans. For 40 years, she studied chimpanzees in Africa so she could change people's ideas about them. Jane Goodall made friends with the chimpanzees soon. She found a hill where she could sit and watch them. Each day, she could move closer to them. She learned many things from them. She found chimpanzees had their own characters and emotions. They show emotions like us, and chimpanzees are more like humans, she wrote. She found that they had strong love among wonderful family members like grandparents, parents, brothers, and sisters. They kissed and held each other. She also found they used tools. The chimpanzees would take long pieces of grass and put them into white ant houses. Then, the chimpanzees would catch the white ants on the grass. Now we know what she studied in Africa. She has showed us what she has found out about chimpanzees in order to change people's ideas about them.
Lesson 11. Earth is called a planet of water because it has a lot of water. But most of the water on Earth is seawater. We can't use it for drinking or for growing plants. We can only use fresh water for these purposes, and only about 3% of all water on Earth is fresh water. So fresh water is very important. Fresh water is used in many ways. For example, at home we use it for cooking, washing clothes, and taking a bath. In factories, we use it for making paper or making machines cool. For farming, we use fresh water to grow crops. We need a lot of fresh water to do these things. Here is an interesting idea about fresh water. Fresh water goes from one country to another. Japanese people are buying a lot of food from other countries. In those countries, a lot of fresh water is used to produce food. It means that Japanese people are using fresh water from other countries. And we can also say that people from other countries are using fresh water from Japan because they are buying a lot of things made in Japanese factories, and a lot of fresh water is used to produce them. In this way, people in the world are exchanging fresh water with each other. In other words, we are sharing fresh water with people all over the world.
Lesson 12. Today, computers are used everywhere. Why don't you look around you? You will be surprised to know that computers are used for many things. Modern refrigerators, cameras, and cars have small computers in them. At the checkout counter in a supermarket or a restaurant, a kind of computer is usually used. Thanks to computers, planes can fly without big problems. Computers play an important part in daily life. Personal computers are also very popular. Many people have one at home. Several personal computers are used in almost every office. Why are they so popular? Here are two of many reasons. First, people know that computers can help them with business or study. Also, computers are getting cheaper, so even young people can buy them. There are lots of things we can do with computers. For example, we can solve difficult math problems much more quickly. We are also able to get a lot of information quickly from all over the world. And by sending messages through computers, we can exchange our ideas with people in foreign countries. Then we may find better ways of solving many kinds of world problems. We can also buy or sell things through computers, so we don't have to go to a store. On the other hand, computers have some problems. A person's information may go everywhere through computers, so it is hard to preserve our personal information. Also, computers do a lot of work, so they take many jobs from people. And here is a bigger problem. If we work with computers too long, we may not have enough time to talk with people around us. We will not have a good human connection with them. In the future, more and more computers will be used. It will be hard to live without computers. We must learn a good way of living with computers. When we get lots of information through computers, it will be important to know what to do with the information. Also, we should talk more with people around us when we work with computers. When we talk and think together, we can understand things better and then use computers better. We should use computers and should not be used by computers.